Hello and welcome to the new Hearts of Iron 4 series, where I'll be playing again as Poland, but this time I'm planning to win. I've learned my mistakes, I've read all of your comments with tips, and this time it will be definitely way better. Obviously our first step is national focus and political power gain, and then on the researches we will have to change our doctrine completely. I'll take a bonus to the economy and the research. This time instead of civil factories I'll be building military ones. On production we are going to focus on infantry equipment, but I'll also produce a normal artillery and anti-air artillery that I didn't use the last time. Taking care of our troops, I will make Mr. Andrews take the western front, and Mr. Abraham will obviously take the eastern one. And on top of them there will be Field Marshal Sikorski. Start building some convoys, and this will be definitely a problem at the beginning, but let's hope the war will start a little bit later than the last time. Training troops is another thing that I forgot the last time, so let's start doing that right away. Now, thanks to the political power that we just gained, I can take the fascist demagogue and switch to Phalangist Poland faster. Now I'll switch my focus completely to the economy, we need to build it up. Switching our economy law to partial mobilization will give us way more civilian factories to build up the military ones. On top of fighters I will need also close air support, improve our artillery. Spanish Civil War started and Spain's quite huge at the start. The minions just break from the crown. This is weird, you can see India is free, Japan is having quite weird flag, and there's also Canada and Australia. Now from the advisors we will need military experience, and I'm going to get rid of all the cavalry divisions, just switch them to the normal infantry ones. This is obviously causing more problems with our equipment, but I will take care of that. I will anyway start preparing some new divisions and focus even more on building up military factories. Time for the 4-year plan, and with 39 factories we can produce even more. And talking about that, this advisor will be definitely helpful. Mexican junta just declared war on Mexico, but with this amount of provinces I don't think they can win this civil war. Romania would like to restore the alliance, and as I like them, I'm just going to accept. Continue the economy focus. And Pakistan just broke free from India, and at this point I'm thinking if I set the historic AI focus. I don't think I did. Learning from mistakes, right? Let's build some forts on the border with Soviet Union. Yep, Iberia is getting Balkanized over here. Seeing green number is something new for me, but yeah, let's maybe produce more troops right now. We are just one step from becoming a fascist country. Manpower is not our best part, so let's change the conscription law. Thanks to the threat of communists, we have over 50% of fascists, and I'm going to open up the political discourse. Additional research slot is what we missed the last time, and I'm going back to the right side of the mission tree. Fascists on the rise. Yes, we definitely need a referendum, and thanks to that we are becoming a Phalangist Poland way earlier than the last time. Just please join the faction ASAP, so we can focus all of our troops on the eastern front. I'm not going to neglect my air this time, but still land is our focus. This is sweet, I should have taken that earlier. Time for level 2 forts, and I'm aiming on level 3 at the end. As we have 40 army experience, I can finally edit my main stack, adding some artillery support, anti-air what is important, and I think engineer company should be good. I will also switch those 2 infantry into artillery, and we are going to keep 20 combat width. Yeah, thanks to that we have way more infantry equipment, but we are still lacking artillery and anti-air. We'll take care of that. Those units, I think they are good to go, they'll get artillery later. The Kowalski will create a new stack with them. As we are fascist, I'm going to fabricate claim of Lithuania, so recreate the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. More love to our air. And you can remember how I drew the offensive lines in the last series? This time I'm going to do that properly. It's time to create our intelligence agency. This snake looks really cool to create. Japan is fighting communist China, but still not China itself. Something is weird with Japan. You can see this flag, and they are not fighting even China. This is definitely not historical time-lapse. Yeah, this is another proof of that. Let's just look on this flag of Spain. Our agency will first focus on the army department, and we'll also need to switch our production because we have a lot of weapons, but we're lacking artillery. This spy will take care of Moscow. Give me more units. Limited exports focus. Germany declared on Czechoslovakia. Well, this is not looking good. Germany looks really useless on this time lapse. And they're calling us into the war, not only them, but it's also Romania and France. I think I should be able to take care of Romania by myself. Let's do that. Air support will be helpful, and oh, I hate this event. The strikes. This is bad. Whoa. Romania started pushing us quite hard, as our front line is devastated over here. I'm going to draw it again. And this offensive line for the start, that should be alright. Yeah, maybe they're trying to push us further, but it's not working to them at all. I'm going to push them back without many problems. We'll see how to go on their territories. And the strikes, yeah, successfully ended. As you can see, our army is way better than the Romanian one, and we should be able without many problems to just capitulate them soon. Italian isolation is definitely not going to help us. And as we are all into the war, I'm going to get another stack and focus them on helping Germans in Czechoslovakia, because they cannot push them. This beautiful offensive line will be the key to win here. So let's go, boys! Take care of them in a few months, let's see. Canada just told us that this weird thing called Commonwealth of Nations has been created. But we don't care about that at all. You can see the Romanians are just not able to defend from us. Same thing goes to Czechoslovakia. I think Germans just needed a slight push from us. Anglo-German alliance. This is definitely not historical over here. Our offensive in Romania was so successful that I need to draw the new offensive line just to fully annex them. This is proof that we are becoming MVP with 40% of war participation. In the meantime, it's time to form PLC, so I'm going to attack Lithuania. This is even easier than in Romania, and Germans are getting their territories occupied. Yep, this is quick, easy and pleasant, and we just took new weapons from them. This is definitely helpful. War means advisor for infantry. That's the last breath of Romania, and we can form the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. What the hell is this? I expected something like that, and the flag looks like complete shit. Good thing is that we are getting most of the territories in Czechoslovakia for ourselves, and our war participation is over 50%. Fine, I'll take care of Prague by myself. Encirclement, this is just beautiful over here. What the hell just happened here? Freaking Hungary just stole the provinces that we already occupied. Let's go further into Baltics and get a claim on Latvia. And there we go with the surrender of Romania and Czechoslovakia on the same day, which is giving us shit tons of weapons, and all of the occupations are going to us. Next step, expansion into south, so claim on Bulgaria. I'm already preparing our air support for the next war. Let's start it and get a claim on Estonia in the meantime. Yeah, this was even faster than Lithuania, and again 3 weapons for us. We still mostly lack artillery, so I'm going to focus on it. And it's time to buy some new resources to help it. I was thinking about making a claim on Yugoslavia, but we're already making too many claims. Let's wait with that. Yeah, and same goes for Turkey. You know what? This claim making will take some time, so I'm going to help Germany in the Western Front, starting with the Netherlands. The fall of Danzig is quite late, but at least we quickly took down the Netherlands. With our help on the northern France, it should be quite quickly to take them down. Let's get the front and offensive line ready. Well, this is easier than I thought, and France almost immediately capitulated. This peace treaty is only against France, and I can take shit, so let's just skip it. I'll get my stacks ready for the potential attack from Soviet Union. It might happen any second. Become a spy master, and we need to take care of our resistance inside the country. Claim on Bulgaria is ready, so just quickly roll over them. Yeah, I think this time you're managing it way better. And this is even more weapons from this country than the previous ones. Greece will be my next victim over here, and as Soviet Union war is inevitable, I'm going to build some radar stations and anti-air cannons. I'll change our focus slightly towards air, as the last time air lost our war with the Soviet Union. Well, China capitulated and is a puppet state of Japan, and just look at this.
Let's say China. 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 China.
Gimme more units against the Soviet Union. We are going to be ready for that. More spies to take care of the resistance. We are going to just snap Estonia out of the map. For Greece we'll have to use more power, so let's get our air support over here, declare war, and let's see how it will go. Whoa, they are pushing us back at the beginning a little bit. Yeah, this looks problematic, but I will switch our movements a little bit and we'll regain everything and probably close these right troops. Yeah, the Greeks are tough over here, are having some problems. On the western front with Greece we are getting way better results, so the east will be just cut off in a second. Yep, there we go, I love encirclements. Right now it's just a typical blitzkrieg, they just have no chance to defend from us and we are getting everything quickly. As this is going really quickly, I'm going to justify the war goal in Turkey. Alright, Greece capitulated and we have the new weapons. We've stole so many motorized that's... we can build some motorized divisions thanks to it. And again, the freaking strikes. We are lacking some forts on the border with Soviet Union, so let's get them ready. Then I'll switch our focus for the more military factories. And again, more units. I'm not sure if this will be enough for Soviet Union, but hopefully Germany will help. If Trotsky is alive, maybe Soviet Union will be shit? Whoa, hold over there, Soviet Union is fabricating on us. Yep, I'm going to stop training our troops definitely. This is going just to take a few days, yeah, let's get ready. We'll need way more manpower than that to succeed, and military youth will be the best match. Oof, there we go, we are not 100% ready. Let's see. This is way too many red signs. Oof. And we have plenty of provinces without any divisions, that's because some of them are still arriving. Yeah, that's time to call our allies to join the war definitely. We need to organize the front better and freaking strikes again. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to attack Turkey during this war, so let's move those troops to the right front and help. This is a complete mess, they might push us much because of that. Okay, this is the moment for you guys. I was building this air for a long time, so at least try fighting with the Soviets. Yeah, this offensive line is shit, I'm going to draw the new one. Yay. Fascist Spain just attacked us, and in the meantime Japan is getting the smallpox strategy, but yes, at least they are going to help us in Afghanistan and in the Eastern Front. Just see what those troops will be able to do through the river while outnumbering, and nah, it's not looking good. So Fascist Spain just joined freaking Comintern against us. Yeah, there's completely no sense, cancel it. We need to cancel the whole attack and wait for the better occasion. As Soviet Union is not attacking us that much, I'm going to build up more forts in the meantime. There goes military youth and the needed manpower of Vladivostok. That's a good sign, but still the offense in the Eastern Front is not that fast. Please, more troops. We are too outnumbered over here. As we're lacking out of equipment, that's all for now. I'm not going to build up more. We are almost on 100 divisions. Fate of Yugoslavia. Blech! That's a border gore. United States joins Australian initiative. Does that mean... yeah. We are in the war, that might be a problem. I don't think Mexico can hold them off for more than a few months. Theoretically have a claim on Turkey, but we have bigger problems up north. And another country joins the Comintern, this time it will be Portugal. But I don't think it's working well for Iberia so far. I'm going to try pushing the Soviet Union again. This time it might work a little bit better. Nah, just look how many red signs we have here. At least we caught a Soviet Union operative. I was hoping that we would be at least killing more of them, but as I see, we are losing more troops here. Do you see that? Literally one. Look on the defense. Yeah, this is a disaster. Let's stop this attack. Our troops don't even want to push any step farther. Maybe getting far in the doctrine will help. Yep, Portugal, I told you that wasn't worth. I know it sounds crazy, but I'll try again. I feel it in my guts it will work this time. Well, at least there are some greens over here, not dominated by the reds. Guys, we are actually getting some provinces, we are pushing them. This is awesome, boys, just keep going. I think that might be because Germany is helping a little bit, but that's not so many divisions here from them. And what the hell happened here? I see some soft spots on the north next to Leningrad, so maybe I can sneakily conquer it? Yeah, Germany is AFK here, but at least the Leningrad push is going quite nice, and this should be easy. There we go, it's beautiful, yeah. That means the war might be even won by us. The perfect moment to get some more manpower, because we are losing way more than the Soviet Union here. Fine, I'll do it myself. It's like nonsense. Germany is not doing anything here. That should be easy. Just look how easily I can push Soviet Union over here. And Germany was just standing AFK, so let's hope that right now they'll move their asses and help. Isn't it beautiful? Another incitement, and so many divisions will die over here. Yeah, we can finally get Minsk here without too many problems. Even though we are lacking a lot of equipment, we are still winning on the whole front. They are really weak on the southern front, so I'm going to manually push it farther. Just look how beautiful our eastern border is right now. What the hell? Germany is asking us for manpower. Okay, I'll give you some, but look, you've lost less manpower than me. And southern push was a good choice because it gave us so more resources. We can actually free some of our factories. So we arrived at Moscow in May 42. Let's hope we'll be able to conquer that before winter. Guess who arrived at Moscow after 330 years of freaking break? Caucasus is practically not defended, so we're quickly getting that. And it's just a matter of a few weeks until Soviet Union will surrender over here. The new capital is in Arkhangelsk, and I don't see any troops, so if we rush it, I'm pretty sure this will be the end of the war with them. Yeah, that's 99%, so let's get it. And seriously, we are getting attacked just before that. Yay, that's our revenge for the first campaign we made, and Soviet Union just surrendered, and that's plenty of weapons for us. The peace conference will be hard. Germany has more points than us. I'll start with taking those provinces because that's plenty of resources that will be needed. Next step is to repair our border guard a little bit. Block Germany from taking provinces on east over here. Repair again a little bit the border guard, which is a disaster. And now we can just simply puppet Russia. Same with other republics around. We can even puppet Chink, Portugal, and just end the peace over. It wasn't that bad for us. So the borders are not that so bad, and we have right now plenty of puppets to use. And what is more important, look at these resources. We can save so many factories thanks to that. My next step will be to prepare for the war with Turkey, get a claim on Iran, and those arrows are just beautiful and ready to attack everyone. With so many new factories and weapons, I'm going to build our divisions again, with even some motorized support. In the meantime, we've lost the claim on Turkey, so I'm going to build a new one. Start the war against Iran, and I think on the western front it should be quite nice and quick. Well, in fact, we are pushing on the western front very quickly and we're getting Teheran, but in the meantime the eastern front is not moving at all because of all of those deserts and mountains. Their capital moved far away from our front line, so it will take us some time to get there. Yep, those guys just simply deny to move from here because they love this beautiful attrition. Anyway, Great Britain is helping from the south. Look at that. US troops felt all the oil and came to help. It doesn't matter, I can start the war with Turkey, which should be even faster. That's a nice and quick push, but with the help of the air it should be even better. I was pushing here so hard that the front line just got destroyed. It's just beautiful, both of the fronts in Iran and Turkey are going quickly, and I guess the wars will be ending in a few months maximum. It means it's time to make our last claim against Iraq. Turkey just surrendered and simply gave us shit tons of weapons to use. Yeah, this will be the last war. Let's get some oil from Iraq. Very nice, Iran finally capitulated. Yeah, in my opinion they gave a lot of defense, but they just couldn't win that. With the conquest of Mosul, I can piece out all of the wars in Europe and finally take all of those provinces myself. I'll start with taking Romania, then this important part of Czechoslovakia, skip a few times, and get the rest of the provinces in Europe. Well, we are in fact still at war with Iraq, so let's finish them off. And as you can see, most of the world is in the Axis right now. There goes Iraq, so simply full annex them. And guys, I think that's enough for today. Just look, the borders might be better, but we did way better than in the first run. So for today, thank you so much for watching. If you like such format with a lot of addition and way quicker and faster, just leave a like and comment. So thank you so much for watching and see you soon.